Hello everyone. Today in this video we will be solving GFG question max product subset. So basically in this question we need to find the maximum product of the elements, maximum product of the array, right? So here I'll now take you to the my notepad and explain this question to you, right? So here we need to find a maximum product subset. So now how can we solve this particular problem? So see here we will break down our problem into multiple cases, right? Because this is a simple problem, simple array problem. We just need to find out the means different cases, and once you would able to find these cases, then this problem is like very easy for you, right? So here I have designed some of the cases. So first case is like if array contains all the zero element, right, then your answer would be always zero, right? Otherwise, if your array contains n minus 1 0 and one negative element, then also your answer would be 0. See, in these two cases, your answer will always be 0. See, it is not necessary that here will be only minus 1, any negative element. If you in your array there is one negative element and rest all are 0, then your answer would always be 0. Now another case. Now here you can see that we have some negative numbers, we have a 0 and we have some positive numbers, right? So here what will be my answer? So first of all what we can do is we will count the negative numbers, means total negative numbers, right? If negative number is odd, if the count of negative number is odd, then we will find the maximum negative element. Why? Because we want to get rid of it, basically means we want to remove that element, right? Because see, if you want your product to be maximum, right, means you always have to take even number of negative numbers, right? Even numbers of negative number, right? So you must have to remove one, at least means exactly one negative number from your array. And what would be the number, right? So that number would be maximum negative element, because we are looking for the smallest value in negative, smallest positive value in the negative. So here that is a minus 1. So what we will do, we will simply replace this minus 1 with a 0, right? We will simply replace it by the 0 and we will find the product of the entire array except this 0, right? So once if you do, after replacing this particular minus 1 with 0, and you find the product of this array, you find the product of this array by removing the 0 and 0, so you will find that your answer would be 418. So yeah, that's how you can solve the problem. Now I'll take you to my means GFG and show you the code. So here is the code. Yeah, so here you can see that firstly what I have done is, if the number of element is exactly 1 in the array, then simply return it, right? Otherwise what I'll do, see here I am counting number of zeros. So if number of zeros are n, so automatically means return 0 from there. Then what I'll do, then I will count the negative elements in the array. Now see, if negative element is even, right, so this if statement will not be executed and directly it will return find product, right? I'll show you what means what is the logic I have written in this find product, don't worry, but we will understand it step by step, right? So see, now if the number of negative element is odd, for example, so what would be the case? So here these are some certain initializations, you can understand it, and I'll look through this particular array, and what I'll see that I want to remove exactly one element. See here I want to remove exactly one negative element, and that is a maximum, right? So that is the logic here written over here, right? So it will basically find the index of the negative element that is a maximum in the array, and I'll simply replace it with 0, right? And I'll see that 0 count is n minus 1, means number of 0 in the array is exactly n minus 1. If it is, then I'll simply return 0. See, I have told you that here you can see that, see, this is exactly the case that I am solving over here, right? So if the number of 0 is n minus 1, and if there are exactly odd elements, means here in this case 1, right, one exact odd elements, so in such cases you will return 0, right? Otherwise, if this condition is like if I replace once the negative element with 0, then I'll simply do the product and return it, right? So yeah, if you I'll compile this code, it will successfully run, and let me just submit it. Yeah, it got accepted. So that's how we can solve the problem. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask me in the comment section. And if you really learn something new and from this video, so I would encourage you to like it. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Your one like and subscribe would motivate me to bring such more videos for you. So yeah, thank you.